cash is real. The stakes are high. They bet big. They win big. They lose big. High stakes live action poker. Live at the bike.
Aaron has woken up with a real hand, and did he just flat $10 with kings? My man. I said it, and somebody's, before I'm off the air, the ace-king was kind of one of those, but this is one of those. He's praying somebody decides to take a stab.
I think someone who's watching this show probably texted him and was like,
Harry
Alex
does.
said you should be limping.
And he just, no, wait, okay, sorry, it's still on, Aaron. He's deciding. We've got a couple other calls. And he made it 200. That's what I'm talking about. He's definitely going to get some action from Richard. It'd be interesting to see if Matt thinks he's up to no good, but it was a limp that he just now exposed his hand a little bit by doing a big raise.
Here's another problem. Matt can't just call his bet. He's only got 1K behind.
Oh, gosh.
Matt needs to go all in pre-flop or fold.
Watch how, now here's the thing. How much money can they possibly get out of Richard?
I know, but this is the same situation.
Check, check, check.
Richard's dead money in there. Matt needed to go all in.
And
Same
Richard
situation.
leads. And Richard leads.
Wow.
So Matt,
and now Matt thinks he's golden, of course.
Matt thinks he's golden. He might try to, with the two spades now and straight draws, there are a lot of river cards that could kill Matt's quote-unquote action. He just calls, which is amazing to me, but now he could be doing a call, see if he can get some action out of Aaron, and he might not believe Aaron's raise if Aaron chooses to raise. This is where you get your value now. Aaron has to raise good value here. There's too many cards that could come on the river that'll slow action. And that might be why he might get the action out of Matt.
Wow, 550 so netted.
Ugh.
He should have just gone all in, I think.
With Richard out there, Matt has to know that Aaron can't make that bet without some super nut hand.
Yeah,
so he could
all
play
in
cautious.
looks weaker. I need to see all in from Aaron.
Oh, right, because he only has 480 left, right?
Yeah.
Effective. Yeah, all in would have looked a lot weaker. It's true.
Oh, Aaron's added on. Okay, so our stack size is incorrect.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
All right. He could still go all in, though.
Yeah. It does look a lot stronger. That's why Matt's taking so much time. I mean, he did the limp, then he did the re-raise pre-flop.
Limp re-raise, though. He could have aces, but...
Matt obviously isn't going to put him on kings. He's wondering if he's really doing this with nines, possibly. Stealing a pot.
I think he is wondering if he has aces or ace-king.
Or aces,
kings.
obviously. Yeah, for sure.
It's so unlikely that he has kings, even though we can see that he does.
I like that Matt's taking his time and really thinking this through. Some folks, would be making a pretty snap call here. It's a half-pot bet. There's only, there's 1,000 behind, give or take, though. So... And
it's an interesting decision because Matt's decision really here is for all the chips. It's not like he's going to call and reevaluate the river.
Right. This is true. So that's why he's taking his time, and that's what you have to do, folks. Too many of us, we get into a rhythm of our play or where we think we're at in a hand, and we have actions that aren't optimal. They're just habits or pattern or something like that. And by the way, I just want to say thanks again to all of our folks that are in the chat room. Sorry I haven't chatted with you guys very much. Melanie's popping in there every now and then. We've had way too much action for us to focus too much on.
We've barely been able to keep up our side conversations.
I know, exactly. But we know you guys are passionate. We love having you here. I'm certainly here on a bunch of Thursdays if I get enough folks and not get kicked off the island. Just kidding. But this is the stuff that we like. And I just want to thank everybody for being on here. And to our Twitch folks, we are at the Bicycle Casino in Los Angeles, California, playing a 5-10 blind, no-limit cash game. So you can buy in for varying amounts, and the average stack at the table is going to be anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000, with a few way above, a few below. And we're seeing some of those, folks that, a lot of you might be average poker players, and you'll make much better decisions than some of the decisions that we've seen at a 5-10 cash game with thousands on the table.
You will.
And some of you are great poker players, and you'll make worse decisions. But I just
said.
But I just want to thank all of your viewers for watching.
That's the beauty of poker,
today, isn't it? And
so he's called, I imagine, with the intention of calling river.
Yeah, most likely.
I wonder what he'll do on a spade. Well, he's going to call this river.
All right, I believe I saw him hand check there. So the action's on Aaron. Yes, it is. And I like how I like how Aaron's taking his time here. You know, so how many of you when this just happens, you try to play that same old angle of like, I'm all in, like look like you're super aggressive when you got it like a fault, you know,
Yeah.
like just take your time, think for a second, think how would somebody who is losing the ace king feel about how this pot's going on, and be that person and then go all in. The bet
Wow.
is
That's
550.
It's not even all in.
It's 550, not 55, just so you guys know.
Wow. I mean,
And,
he's got to call.
And he's saved about 400 behind. And he's
Matt's
just
really got to call. I mean, he called this turn. This river changes nothing.
It's just the fact that it's just like we're saying. It's so obvious he's got it.
Oh, my God.
It's brilliant, though. I mean,
Matt needed to fold the turn.
Yeah. But it's just Aaron. I mean, what I'm saying is Aaron is like, by these small bets, flipping his hand over, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's giving, like, look how close you're getting ace-king to fold on this board. You have to be careful, guys, when your value is so obvious value. Sometimes your value is betting a little more. You've suggested this a few times.
Yeah.
Where the value is in a slightly bigger bet. And this guy.
Don't telegraph the strength of your
Yeah.
hand. That's what's going on here.
I mean, and he's done it so much that he almost has ace-king to fold. I don't think Matt will. And now he's trying to look a little more stressed or bored.
If anything, this makes me want to call him less.
Yeah. Somebody called the clock? Because they're trying to get, I guess, one more hand in before we go. I don't know why. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is it. I don't know. I don't think I call clock here. They called it on the turn as well. That's horse shit. Let people make decisions, man. It's not like they're taking 5 minutes. They're taking 2 minutes. 2 minutes happens in poker. That's just me. I mean, look, you have to be. I heard somebody saying, come on, come on. When a guy obviously has a decision to make, back off, let the guy make his frickin' decision, and you would expect that same type of respect when you're in a hand and you have a real decision.
What's the longest tank you ever made?
Oh, man.
Do you remember the hand?
Not offhand. Not offhand. And did it work?
He called.
Oh, he called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. And that's why you guys need to shut up and let people play poker. Because it's not always easy. And sure, somebody might have a habit here and there. I'll tell you this. I don't tank to the point that if anybody sees me tanking who knows me, they know I have something going on.
It ain't easy being
not,
greasy.
Yeah.
Name that rapper.